next guest spent 4 seasons on The Good Place, but now she has fully succumbed to evil as the supervillain Titania on the new Marvel TV show, She-Hulk Attorney at Law. New episodes premiere Thursdays on Disney+. Please welcome Jameela Jamil. Beautiful. I hate to say that first. You look really smart, too.
Thank you very much.
And capable of anything and powerful, but you look stunning.
Thanks.
Congratulations on everything.
Let's do that.
Yeah, that's good. That's what Danny did. Did you meet Danny?
Yes, I've met Danny before.
You
as
have?
well. Yeah.
How so?
Flirty little sausage, isn't he?
Yes. Yeah. I was like flirting back. I couldn't help myself.
I saw
it's intoxicating.
Sparks were flying. I was like, it was giving Brangelina. Oh, no, I met him because I used to do what you're doing now. I used to be a TV host 14 years ago when I was just 12. I got to flirt with him then, and I flirted with him just now.
So you've done this before, which this is not as easy as it may look when other people do it, but it's not. It's not that easy. And was it your first get? Like, did you know what you were doing?
No.
You kind of had to just learn by doing it.
No, because I'd never been to any kind of drama school or done any kind of TV training. I didn't even want to be on TV. I was an English teacher.
Really?
Which is why I'm so, like, bossy on Twitter. Yeah. It's there. And so I remember my first ever day was live television, and I'd been cast the week before. I was truly just literally discovered in a pub. I didn't shag anyone. All right?
You were actually discovered?
These skills... I would, like, bang my way down.
I don't believe it, but you were actually discovered, because that's always what you hear.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be discovered. I heard Giselle was discovered at a McDonald's in Brazil, and so I used to just hang out at McDonald's.
Yeah, no,
but it happened to you.
It did while I was an English teacher. And so I remember my first ever week, I was on live TV. I'm about to do my first ever link, which is like the moment you talk to the camera. And someone came up to me, and the only advice I was given was, when you see that red light on top of the camera, don't say the F word.
Yes.
And so I had that in my head. That was fine. We go live. I deliver my entire link to camera. All of the words on the teleprompter come out. I do a good job. I finish it. I think we're done. But I don't know anything about live TV. I don't know that something called the network has to take you. I still don't really know what that means.
Yeah, I'm still confused.
But what it means is you're still on live television until they say so. Now, no one had explained to me that this could happen, and so all I hear in my earpiece is, the network haven't taken us. What does that mean? Phil. And so I'm still just smiling like an idiot into the camera, and like, Phil, you need to Phil. And so I'm like, oh my God, I think they really need Phil. So I just am like, sorry, I think they're looking for Phil. I was like, are you Phil? Are you Phil? I was like, guys, they really, and he's like, no, Phil. And I was like, guys, they really need Phil. And then finally, I just go, who the is Phil?
No.
And then we go.
First time live on TV.
First time live, first ever. Like, thank God social media didn't exist.
Well, you have come such a far way since then. I mean, She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. I mean, how did this all come about? You're playing like a superhero villain.
Super villain only. No, not a heroic.
Oh yeah, that's
hair on her head.
You can tell I just don't watch Marvel stuff.
I get it.
I'm like
I get
a superhero villain. It's really showing. But this is honestly something that I can't wait to see because it's super empowering, and also, like, is it so fun to play a villain?
It is so fun to play a villain. I'm such a goody two-shoes in real life.
Yeah, and on The Good Place,
that was to just let it out, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
What is?
Listen, it's like that expression, isn't it? Right? Die a hero or live long enough to become a villain. That's true of all women, especially women in our position.
Yes. You're
You're only given so long before you're demonized and accused of stuff anyway, so you might as well just be a bad guy from the beginning. Is what I learned.
I do love you for that.
No, it's really fun, and the
Yeah.
show is such a fresh take on anything I've ever seen from Marvel before. It's super funny, very feminist, but not trying to ostracize anyone. I mean, I play the biggest misogynist in the show, and I'm a woman.
Oh my gosh, that's
And we
so
all know
fun.
about women being misogynist, because we kind of were
Yeah.
misogynists.
It's kind of
You
deeply
guys
embedded
can't
in
hear me,
us.
right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Do you do action in this, or are you pretty...
Yes, yes, I do.
What's-
I do action. I did try and talk them out of giving me the job. Like, I refused to audition for it for ages, but they then lied to me and told me that it was not an action role, and I was just playing a cameo who had to poison people. So I was like, sick.
Oh, yeah.
I just need to get little abs
Do
on my
that.
thumb. And then I got to Atlanta, and they were like, surprise, you're a supervillain. You will be learning jiu-jitsu, kung fu, parkour, and how to fight on a wire in the sky.
Oh, my
And you'll
God.
be living here for 6 months, but it's okay because Titania is my favourite character ever, and I'm so happy, and it's the best thing that ever happened to me.
So
Thank
you did it.
I just
Was it
like,
hard?
No one wants to see this beat someone up. You know what, like this.
I don't know,
and
it's gonna be
this.
great.
It's like, I didn't consider
Did you
myself a
learn
natural
that
athlete.
stuff? Did it come natural to you? Like,
I
Were
did.
you surprised that you actually picked it up?
I was absolutely stunned. Absolutely stunned.
So you can do it, like things that you think you're scared to do.
Oh yeah, no, I feel like way too brave in the back of an Uber now. Now I'm just like, now I try and start. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
I could beat you up right now.
I feel it.
Yeah.
And use my own strength against me. I don't know how it works,
No,
but
you would need to know the exact opposite of the choreography that I know, because that's the limitation of all of my knowledge. So
That's as far
I
as it
require
goes.
that from anyone who plans on attacking me going forward. Thank
to
you.
rehearse first
Yeah,
with you.
exactly. Exactly.
Did you do your own stunts? Like, I mean, I know that's a thing people
I
say.
did
but,
do
like,
my own stunts. Like the vast majority of them, I had to gain weight for the roles. I got big and muscular.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was
That's
you know,
nice. That's the first
it's
time that-
actually, you know, I thought it would be amazing. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's so liberating. Because I was like,
Sure.
finally, they want me to take up more space. But
Yeah.
when you eat that much, they don't tell you about the farts. And that's the last that we're going to say about that. Because I just felt my publicist's heart fall out of her vagina. So
Yeah,
let's just move
I
on.
did too.
Yeah.
I heard it back there.
But I had a pretty good stunt.
Those are lethal. You could have used those.
I had a pretty good stunt in the trailer and in the first
Yeah.
episode that you have a video of.
Yeah, I've heard you told me about this, and
It's created a dispute between me and Marvel, right?
I
Because
know.
They've got their
why are
version.
you messing with Marvel? Don't you want to keep working? They're not going away. So what did you do?
I'm annoying everywhere.
You really are
okay?
good at that.
I democratize where I'm annoying.
I love that about you. I really do. But tell me about what happened on set.
Well, let's first show everyone the stunt that they chose.
Okay.
So they chose the dignified one where I do the move and I get punched in the stomach and I get knocked out.
Okay.
I felt. Now, we have seen so many men kicked in the balls on television for such a long time.
Yes.
And we've never seen a woman just socked right in the vagine.
No. We really haven't.
And I believe in equality. And so therefore, I begged for, and I can't believe they're so cool that they let me even give them the take of what it would look like if She-Hulk punched me in.
Yes.
And so here it is for you now. I go in, oh!
Wait, was that even?
And I think we can all agree, thank God I am not in charge of editing Marvel. They made the right decision.
No, I don't know. That looked pretty awesome. I'm just worried about did your vagina get CTE after that?
Oh, no, she's fine.
Okay,
She's
good,
fine.
good.
She's strong. She's the real She-Hulk.
You really are. Don't make it angry. Mine does look like it's been inflated some days.
Lovely.
Out of anger.
That's nice.
But that was too much.
So let's sit with that for a second.
Something I love about you is that you are so good at calling out hypocrisy and just things that you feel deserve to be called out. And you're fearless in that way. It's inspired me in many ways. I'm wondering, do you ever worry about running into these people? No? Oh my God.
I don't really care.
Would. Really?
Yeah, I don't really care. Like, I said it with my whole chest. I meant it. I'd say it again.
Oh, I love that.
It is what it is.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
So excited about She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. It premieres Thursdays both on Disney Plus, and Jameela's podcast, which I've been on, it's so good. It's called I Weigh. We'll be right back with music from Ingrid Andress.